Okay, folks, in this video, we're going to talk about how to set up a store and sell products. First Contact is an can be an ERP, it's a CRM, it's also an e-commerce store. And so the first thing we got to do is we have to get our products into the system. So on the left side, if you go to payments and then products at the top and then down to products. Let's say we're going to sell a pair of golf clubs. So we're going to put in the title, golf clubs. We'll want to give it a description. Great clubs for sale. And you can have, the description can be really big. We can do colors in here, bolding, capitalize. You can even bring in HTML if you want. We can add a label to it, and maybe this is on sale. We'll put sale. Maybe the sale is starting on the 4th and it's going through the 9th. So we can do that. I forgot to hit the confirm. And going through the 9th, confirm. Okay, and then let's say it's part of a collection. So I'm going to create a collection name and call it golf. And it can also be smart. So if the title or any of these contains something, if it contains the word golf, it's automatically going to add it to this collection to keep things organized. We can then come down and figure out any type of tax category. We can use global settings. We can attach a tax rate. We can also change what shows up on someone's statement after they purchase. The product media is where we would add an image of the product. And then when we come down to pricing, we're going to determine whether it's a one-time or a reoccurring subscription. But this is a one-time. And these golf clubs are real nice, so I'm going to make them $9.99. But normally they would retail for $18.99. Now I do want to track inventory, and we only have 30. Okay. And then I can also give it some further information, great clubs at this price. Offer expires soon. Now let's say I want to welcome them to a private community or a membership. I can then turn on the membership offer. And then I can give them access to maybe a training class. And then if there's any variance, we can add this. And then this section at the very bottom is so that Google can index your store appropriately. So now I'm going to hit save. And you want to make sure that this is turned on so that you can sell it. I'm going to go back. Now we need to create the site where we're going to sell it. So I'm going to go to sites. I'm going to go up to stores. We're going to do a new store. And I'm going to pick it from a template. Continue. And then I'm going to go down and find a store that looks pretty nice. Let's see here. We got skincare, got pretty much any kind of store. And of course, these are all editable. So I just picked a template. And since we've created products, now we need to connect the product to the store. So the first thing it does is it opens us up into the store, okay? And we're going to maybe get rid of some of this stuff here. This is a section. Here's a column. I'm going to delete that. I'll delete this, this. We'll delete all these elements. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Now, I want to put something on here to purchase, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. We're going to scroll down until we find there's pricing tables we can add, which will link directly to purchase that product. We can also put in the list of products, order forms, things like that. But on the front page, I want to have a featured product. So I just did that so that we have some product features. And then I'm going to go into preview mode. Okay, so this had a pop-up in it, and there's no form in the pop-up. It's just kind of a part of the template. So I'm going to go back in here, and the pop-up setting is right here. I'm going to click that. I'm going to click Edit the Pop-up, Pop-up Settings, and then Disable, and None. Preview again. No pop-up. Okay, now we need to add some products to our store. So I'm going to go back out. And this is the store setup. And there's actually a full product list here, but I added a feature product to the main page. I'm going to go to Products. We already have golf clubs here. It's included. I'm going to open this up, though. And I'm just going to double check everything that we got. Make sure it's good. It's always good to double check. Okay. And make sure we include in this store. And we're going to go to Pages. And let's open up the product list. Okay, so here's our golf clubs. And this is a fully functioning store. Oh, another pop-up. We know how to fix that now. I'll go into edit mode. Go to the pop-up settings. Edit the pop-up. I click this one more time just to make sure. Disabled and none. And preview. No more pop-up. Okay, so now I'm going to purchase this item. It takes me into the product information, and this link is unique. Looks like every page has that pop-up. So now let's say I want to add this to my cart. I can view the cart. I'll see my cart. I can check out. Now, if we had a payment provider hooked up like Stripe or PayPal, there would be a credit card thing at the bottom here. But you'll go ahead and fill this out. Maybe there's a coupon code, 10% off. You can apply it, and then you check out, and that's it. So pretty easy to set up a store. It only takes minutes. The other thing that a lot of our customers ask for is the ability to import. So under Payments, Products, we can import from a CSV. And there's a sample CSV here. If you fill this out, we can import and all your products will be in the system. You can also track your collections, your inventory, and you can also write product reviews on each one. Your customers can leave reviews for social proof, which is a good influence. I hope that helps getting a store set up.